How to start a coaching and consulting business in 2021. I get it, guys. We all want to be able to work from home, work over Zoom calls, through Messenger, and ultimately just help people from pretty much anywhere in the world by sharing your whatever it is that you are an expert at or whatever you have knowledge about, right?
Knowledge.
And so if you don't already know, online coaching programs, online education has grown tremendously, right, guys? And there is a big cake, and for everybody to take a small slice of it. It's a very big company nowadays, and with everything moving into digital space, even currency moving into digital currencies such as Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and things like that, we are moving into a digital era, guys. Online, everything is being taken online. You can buy clothes online, you can grocery shop online, you can now take online education. And even some schools right now, even on lockdown, most of it, everything is online. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how I've been able to start an online coaching, consulting business, whatever you want to call it, from my bedroom pretty much. And I've been able to, fortunate enough, to have students from all around the world gain success from something that I've been able to teach, something that I would say I'm pretty good at. Not the best. I don't want to say I'm the best at anything or I don't want to say I'm the best yet, but I do have knowledge. I do have some success about with whatever I do, and now I just teach it to people, and they gain the same success pretty much. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you the step-by-step on how to do that. And so if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so now so that you can learn more on how to grow your own online business. All right. So the first thing that you need is to figure out what it is that you are good at and what it is that you want to teach, right? So you want to be passionate about whatever it is that you're going to teach somebody. And the second thing is you want to actually have some type of success, or you are good at it, and you know that if you teach it to someone else, they are going to get the results that they're looking for, right? Don't just jump into the coaching, consulting business thinking that you know a little bit about something and you now are qualified to teach it. Don't jump into this if you see a bunch of other people that are, doing coaching or consulting on this particular topic, right? So do what is unique to you, guys. So it could really be about anything, whatever it is that you are good at. Maybe you're good at making pie. I don't know what it is, right? Maybe you're good at in the kitchen. Maybe you're good at driving a car, how to drift, right? Whatever it is, guys, do that. All right. So whatever it is that you're best at, put together you can put together a program and be able to teach that to someone else and help someone else achieve that same success that you have, right? So that is the number one key thing, is coming up with that product and figuring out how you're going to help somebody else, get whatever it is achieve whatever it is that they want. All right. So the second thing that you need is to get traffic, right? You need to identify where your audience is hanging out, right? Now you have this product, you know what it is that you're passionate about, you know what it is that you want to teach, you're good at it, and you know that if you teach it to somebody, then they're going to get the results, right? The exact results. So you might want to have to do some tests in the beginning, because obviously your first time coaching somebody or helping someone else, it might not be perfect. So, teach it to friends or family or whoever's interested. Post online, hey, I'm good at this, and I'm starting out my consulting business, and I want to teach this thing. Would anyone want to give it a try for free or whatever it is, right? So you can start, going out there, putting yourself out there and helping people for free in the beginning, seeing, what part of the program was really helpful, what part of the program, was kind of confusing, right? And then you can clear things up. And then once you polish your program up and things like that, you now have a polished product that, if someone else goes through the same program, they're going to get, the results. So you might have to do some tests and things like that just to make sure that you have a solid product that gets people results, right? So obviously that's the number one thing. Now the second thing is finding that audience. Where are your audience hanging out? You have a solid product, but now you want to, in order for you to grow your consulting business, you need someone to pay you for your consulting, right? So you need to figure out where your audience is hanging out. Okay, and with consulting, some people come to me and they want to consult people, but they're too shy to put themselves out there. Look, guys, I get it. I'm not a big, YouTuber. I'm not very, I'm not the best person, perfect person in front of the camera, but you just do it. You just put yourself out there because you have something that can help somebody else. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? You don't have to look pretty, you don't gotta look cute, whatever, you look handsome. You don't gotta be, be the best at whatever, right? You just gotta do it because you know that you can help somebody else achieve whatever it is that they're looking for. So with that being said, you gotta put yourself out there, right? You gotta use platforms where your audience, your customers are hanging out. So they might be in Facebook groups, they might be in Reddit groups, they might be on Twitter. Who knows? They're definitely on YouTube. YouTube is the #1 search engine, and that's my favorite personally. But we'll get back to that in a little bit. There's Instagram. What else is there? I don't. There's a ton of platforms for you guys to use. You can go meet people in person. At networking events and things like that. Just put yourself in a spot where your audience is hanging out, right? So go there and just start giving out value, okay? So the second step is figuring out where your audience hangs out, right? So they might be in a Facebook group, they might be in a combination of things, right? So you want to be a little bit of everywhere. Not everywhere, but figure out which platform drives you the most traffic, right? So once you figure that out, you'll be able to move on to the next step. But before we move on to the next step, I want to talk to you about the #1 search engine, obviously, is Google. Now, Google owns YouTube. And this is what I use the platform for, right? I use YouTube, and I pretty much I just give out a ton of value because, I'm helping people, whatever it is that they want to get help with, whatever topics it is. And then from there, that's how you gain credibility. That's how you gain trust. So the third step, really, guys, is what I'm moving towards is give a ton of value. That is the #1 thing to do, right? You don't expect to jump out and say, hey guys, I got this, one-on-one coaching program, or I'm a consultant and I can help you with this, and you just have to pay me this amount, right? Oftentimes, yes, it's gonna work, but if you want to grow organically, if you want to just really grow a business, you got to give out a ton of great value because you want to build your authority, you want to build credibility, and the only way to do that is by showing people that you are what you preach. You are what you say you are, right? So no one's going to want to obviously learn digital marketing from me if I've never done digital marketing in the past, right? So I use my YouTube channel and I documented my journey on how I started my digital marketing agency, how I grew it, how I've automated it, right? And people just go through my videos, and whether they decide to go have me consult them or not, I'm totally cool with it, right? So just giving out value, and then later on, they always catch up. They can always catch up to you later on and say, hey, I saw your YouTube videos. It was really helpful on this, but I need some more help on whatever this is. Or can you help me out a little bit, right? So that's how you build your consultant business. And then not only that, but you're also building a community, right? So the cool thing about YouTube is I use YouTube to drive traffic. I give out a ton of value, right? I'm the guy that if you need help with digital marketing, whether you are a business owner that wants to generate more leads and customers for your business, or if you're somebody that wants to start an online digital marketing business and you want to do what I'm doing, work from home and run ads for people and have the financial location and time freedom, then I'm the guy on YouTube that does that, right? So it only makes sense that, hey, I've been watching Jordan. He does exactly what I want to do, so I'm going to reach out to him and ask for help. Or someone as a business owner might say, oh wow, Jordan knows what he's doing when it comes to running ads for so-and-so. I'm going to reach out to him to see if he can help me, right? So it comes down to giving out a ton of value. And I get it. Maybe you're a little camera shy and you're not that great in front of the camera. So, you don't have to be on YouTube, guys. I definitely recommend YouTube, even though some of you guys might not be comfortable. But YouTube is the #1 way because you get to have that face-to-face interaction. But if you don't want to use YouTube, there's Instagram, there's Facebook groups. And from there, you still post up value, guys. Post up, give out cheat sheets, right? Ebooks, things that you feel that people are going to need help with, right? Whatever you got to identify what their pain points are, whatever they need help with, and create solutions around that, right? Obviously, you don't have to give out everything, but create, a little mini cheat sheet, checklist, whatever it is. Upload it onto the Facebook groups and just give out free value, and people are going to naturally be attracted to you. So that's what I like, guys. I don't like chasing after clients. I don't like chasing after customers and things like that. Much easier, and moving forward with the business deals is a lot easier as well, right? Because you're not having to chase people and try to be a salesperson, right? Hey, buy my stuff, right? You don't have to do any of that. So the cool thing about giving out free value is you put the ball in their park. It's super easy to do. You're just sharing your knowledge, your expertise, your experience, and people are naturally going to be drawn to that, right? And I'm not the most perfect person in front of the camera, but I do try my best for you guys. So if you do enjoy this video and content, please give it a big thumbs up. It would be super helpful, and push this video for the YouTube algorithms. All right, so the first step is identifying what you're good at, what your expertise is, what you want to teach, what can you teach that will get somebody else results, right? That's the number one thing. The second thing is identifying where your audience is hanging out. So which Facebook groups are they in? What Instagram pages are they hanging out at? What Reddit groups are there, right? Twitter, if there is. YouTube, you can just do SEO and create videos around it, and people are going to naturally search it up on Google or on YouTube, and then come across your video, and then that's how they find you and your consulting business, right? So those are the two steps, and the last step is just giving out a ton of free value, right? For someone that is a beginner, definitely giving out a ton of free great value is a great way to get started. And even when you do build some type of credibility and you are that go-to person for whatever it is that you teach, you still should give out free value, guys. Give out free value, because number one, you enjoy actually teaching this, doing this, right? And then people are just gonna see your enthusiasm and just naturally be drawn to that and want you to coach them and consult them, right? So those are my 3 steps, and I'm gonna throw in one more extra bonus. The 4th step that you need to do is build a community, right? So a community could be, in a form of an email list, right? If you're giving out cheat sheets and checklists and things like that, you can just do simply, have a simple opt-in page that you can create off of ClickFunnels or whatever you want to create it on, and where they can enter their name and email address, and you'll send them the free resources, right? So building an email list is powerful, because now you can have, be in their mobile phones, right? And just send out emails and, get them to work with you, right? Building a Facebook group is powerful, and that's something I do. And if you haven't already, join my Facebook group to join like-minded people, connect with me, other people that are in this space. That link is in the description. It's a free Facebook group that you can join, and that's another great way to build your community, guys. Anytime whenever you go to a party, the host of the party is usually probably the most popular person, or everyone wants to get to know that person, right? So if you build a Facebook group and you are the admin, the host, the owner of this Facebook group, right, you have the authority. Not only that, you get to control your Facebook group. You can add as much value as you want to it, and you can really connect people, right? You're getting to connect people, building a network, and having a strong community, right? And you are the host of that. So that's the 4th tip, is building a community and things like that. So on YouTube, obviously subscribers, that is your form of community. Facebook groups is a form of community. Your email list, maybe your Instagram followers, if you do that. So all these things, right, guys? Building a community, and so just giving out a ton of great value in those communities, and people are naturally going to be drawn to you and want to work with you, right? And they want your help. So that is my 4 steps on how to start a consulting business in 2021. That's what I've been doing alongside of my main business, which is the digital marketing agency. So that is, in a nutshell, how you do it. And if you find this video helpful whatsoever, then please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, right, guys? And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.